Let me just do it my way. Hello and welcome to another live from UK Bright Education. As you can see, I've got two very esteemed and distinguished guests. I can't say my words today, Ade. Right, we have both of them are from DMU. Yay! Right. So I just want to say, I'm really, really honored and very, very grateful you guys are here. Right, Adi and Famous, if you'd like to introduce yourselves, that'd be great.
All right, I am
Okay.
Bimpe. I'm the senior admissions manager for the sub-Saharan African region, and that region caters to Central Africa, Southern Africa, East Africa, and West Africa. So all the applications that come from all of these places are the ones we deal with. And with me is my colleague, Famous. Go ahead, Famous.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Famous Omenai. I'm a senior admissions officer in the MA. At least we do work with admin applications log and then conditional offers.
Brilliant.
That's
As
what
you
we
can,
do.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut in. I'm so sorry. Right. So basically,
No,
ladies
there's
and
no problem. There's no
gentlemen,
problem.
ladies and gentlemen, screenshot. Please share this with friends and family. If you're on LinkedIn, if you're a connection, you know what to do. If you're on Facebook, if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Okay. If you are on YouTube, you need to share this with your friends and family who are thinking of coming to the UK. Okay. We don't want deferrals. Isn't that right, Adi? We don't want deferrals.
Absolutely. We
Okay.
do not want such things. So
Fantastic.
please share with your friends so they are better equipped with information as regards application to the United Kingdom universities.
And specifically De Montfort University because I'm an
Oh
authorized partner.
yes. Oh
Yep.
yes, that's why we are. That's why you have two great people from De Montfort University that will be giving you all the information you require that will make your application seamless and quick.
Right. So talking of seamless and quick, right. So the first question, my friends, right. So as you know, the reason why I've got these lovely people here is that they are both my account manager. I am blessed, hashtag blessed. Just want to say I have a 21-year-old daughter. Every time she says to me, Mom, please don't say hashtag. It's so last century. Okay. This is the same kids. I have kids, famous, you won't believe this. When I say, could you just watch me on YouTube? They go, why should we? We live with you. How rude. But anyway, moving on. I don't know what the culture is like in West Africa, but here these guys are rude. Right.
It's
Anyway,
the same thing. It's the
you
same thing.
don't.
When I showed my daughter the YouTube invite that, okay, could you share it with your friend? My daughter is 20 as well.
Oh,
And
okay.
she was like, oh, excuse
What
me.
else? What else? Who cares?
What
I
else?
know it's kids
I
these
have
days.
things to do, That's their culture. That's the way they see things. They can't be bothered.
Yeah, they just say, I don't want YouTube, just give me my food. That's it.
I'm
Okay,
telling
moving
you.
on, moving
And
on.
another thing they like doing is TikTok.
Oh yes, yeah. I am going to. My daughter did say to me that if you go on TikTok, I will befriend you and never live with you and leave the house. But that's the future, isn't that right, Famous? You seem like a young guy to me. Is that the future? Is that the way to go? Oh, he's on mute. Oh, he's on mute. Okay, I thought I was going to ask him if he's okay with TikTok. Right? Can we just move on to the question if that's
Yeah.
okay with
Can
you
you hear me
guys?
now?
Yes, I can. So,
Yes,
is
you can.
TikTok the future, my friend?
Yes. Yeah. TikTok is actually what's trending now. I
Okay.
myself am actually on TikTok.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. So yeah, in terms of documents, Ada, we were talking just before we came on live that the ASU strike may or may not be happening in the future. Previously, De Montfort University have had concessions, but what do you think about future applications for September and January? What, if you could kind of give me the shopping list of what we need document-wise?
Okay, so for a student that wants to apply for a postgraduate program at the Montfort University, you basically need to get your degree certificate. Degree certificate. You
One.
want your transcript. You want uh, your uh, passport.
Yeah.
Very important. Your passport is very important. You want your English language proficiency results. okay? You want your what they call it, your statement of purpose or personal statement, if that's what you call it,
Okay.
whichever one you call it. You want that, and your curriculum vitae, your CV for those that have experience. So when we talk about your degree certificates, you want to look at so let's just go step back to what you said about ASU strike and all of that. So
Yeah.
for last intake, we're able to give a student a concession, asking them to bring just their statement of results, because uh, it was an uphill task to get the degree certificate at the time.
Right.
But this time, the concession we have for them is for them, if it's at least a student copy that could be signed and stamped, that will suffice for us. So if there is a transcript or your degree certificate that is watermarked or something, just
Just
bring
send
it
it.
to us,
Just send it. Okay.
send it.
Okay.
They
So even
will
if it's
take it
got,
from
even if
you.
you have student copy, is Dumont University okay with that?
Yes, if you have a student copy, that's as regards your transcript.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it's watermarked student copy, however, stamped and signed, then DMU is
Okay.
happy to receive that from you. But
Brilliant.
for your degree certificate, we still at the moment there is no decision that has been taken as regards a concession of any sort. So we still want your degree certificate to come in. Also, when it comes to your English proficiency results, we accept your WAEC, we accept your
Neko.
GCE for those that have done that their last study was a long time ago. So your GCE result is good,
Okay.
your NECO result, and if you have your IELTS. However, if you do not have any of those things, DMU is happy to conduct an in-house test, English test for you. So
Wow.
you
Still.
don't
Oh, you're
do,
still doing
yes,
that.
we still do
Fantastic.
that. We still do that. So you really don't have to stress yourself trying to get a certificate that you've been trying to, and you can't lay your hands on. Okay.
Brilliant. Right. I just
Another
want to
thing is
say, sorry, we've just got some people who are here who really, really wanted to say some things. Parag, you're an ex-student of mine. Thank you for coming. So proud of you. I'm not going to hashtag,
oh
but I'm so proud of you. Thank you for coming. We've got someone, it says someone saying Ebun or Maiza. I don't know if you know this person. Go Africa
yes,
team. Woohoo!
Ebu is one of our colleagues.
I want to talk about that
She's
team
among the
spirit.
team. Yes, yes. So they've joined to encourage and also to
Ah,
provide feedback on whatever you need. If
brilliant,
they can
brilliant.
just drop that as they as in the box.
This is what you call teamwork, guys. If you don't know, I'm going to say to you right now, not because I'm their direct partner or agent, it's because I know every time a live comes on with Demotfi University, their team is like this, okay? And they're very responsive. They will respond to your calls, and they're a very tight knit team. So as you can see right here, we've got
And
another.
let me say something to you.
Oh my
Aside
goodness! Yeah.
being responsive and all of that, we we do something that is called personal. We cater to your needs personally, as in we reach out to our students to find out, are you having any issues at every touch point. We're reaching out to them to find out what are the issues you have. If there are any ways we can help resolve them, then we kick in and we ensure that that is sorted for you. So
Brilliant.
personalized service is what we do it for our students and we do it for our agents.
Fantastic. That's brilliant. Right. I just want to say we've got another attendee from LinkedIn, Monday Clement LLB. Thank you for being here. It's okay. You've made it just in time. We've got another attendee. We've got Mohima Akhtar. Wa alaikum assalam. I've observed your conversations. Any questions, don't leave them here. Write them down. We have Famous. We have Ada Bimpe. They are here for you. They are here to make your job, your journey to De Montfort University as smooth as possible. Right. So you talked about documents. Famous, is there anything else you'd like to add? I'd really like to know about references or recommendation letters.
Okay, so for recommendation letters and references, it's just some of our programs that accept that require that,
Okay,
because as at September 2022, right? Famous, am I correct?
2022. What
Famous,
about
am
that
I
year?
correct? Okay,
Oh,
all
okay.
right. So as
Yes,
at
you are. Yes, you are.
yes, so we scrapped that. So right now, only a few of our programs require academic references alone.
Really? My goodness, this is very good news. This is very good news. Academic reference is sufficient.
Yes.
Okay. One or
Yes.
two. So I'm putting on the spot. Will one be
Just
in?
the academics reference, just the academic reference. And that, why do we require that for some of our programs? That's because the program leader is looking at the document you have sent in and
Okay.
trying to see, okay, is this student a good fit? Is it going to be a good fit? The grades, okay, they're good. Okay, let somebody tell me something about the student from
Right.
the school he graduated from. So that's why we require that.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you actually wrote everything down. Start screenshotting whatever you have to do. DM me if you'd like to know again what Adi has just said with regards to the list of documentation. UK Brand Education, we actually do have a Demont for University application. All you need to do is to DM me direct, and I'm more than happy to send it to you. If your study gap is more than 2 years for undergraduate or more than 5-7 years for postgraduate, there's an enhanced personal statement. Because I'm a direct partner, I can send that to you, not a problem. Okay,
Okay.
right. So we've
So
got a
I
question.
think okay, go
Yeah,
ahead,
so
please.
we have a question from Monday. Can I do my master's in law at Timothy's University? Today we're talking about De Montfort University. I think that's what you mean.
Mhm.
For LLM, have you got any answer to this for the master's in law, LLM?
Yes, we do. We do. It's available at the Montfort University. So in fact, it comes with an added advantage. What we do is we also train you to have this solicitors qualifying exam qualification. So as you go through your modules, you're being certified along the way as well.
Brilliant.
So that's a plus from the Montfort University. So instead of going to Timothy's University, please come to the Montfort University.
I think that's what he meant because we keep saying De Montfort, but I think he's thinking it's Timothy. There is no Timothy. It's De Montfort University. I'll write it in the
It's
box.
the
Not a problem.
Montfort
De
University.
Montfort, yes.
The
Right, I've just
Montfort,
written
yes.
it down. Okay, brilliant. So I'm going to move on to the next question. I think people really need to know this, guys. So, what are the most common mistakes that you guys, very experienced people, what have you found that students are making mistakes again and again and again?
Okay, so famous. Do you want to talk about the mistakes that come with passports, that come with their personal statements?
Yes, please.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we
The
can, loud and
common
clear.
mistakes mostly I see it's mostly especially with the application form itself. Our
Okay.
advice that when filling the applications form is actually filled correctly. You know, most importantly, when filling the form, say they most times skip out some important aspects, thinking might be not too important, like residential address and then phone number. Especially when you're staying in a foreign country, at least add the country code to make it easy for us when logging in.
Okay.
Some just put the phone numbers down there. We have to go online searching for the country codes and all. So those details, some while in address aspect, they just put let's say for example now Nigeria, Ghana, some other countries without giving us a specific details of where the address is. So mostly, especially on the application form aspect, it has to be filled correctly. And then for the passport aspect, it has to be at least up to 8 months. If it's below that in expiring, I think it might have issues when traveling, going towards your CAS aspect. It has to be far away. And then the picture part is just the bio data side we actually need. Just a clear copy of that for the login. And some probably blurry or they just take it very far and then they snap. So it's easier when it's being scanned actually before
Okay.
sending. Makes it easy for us when logging in.
So, you want it to be valid for more than 7 months for
Yes,
an application because
yes.
they've
So
got enough time to renew, right?
yeah, so what we want is for you to have at least at the least 6 months validity from
Yeah.
the start of the program.
Right, right. Okay. Definitely. No, we UKVI, they expect that as well. So yes, we definitely
Yes,
want that to happen.
yes, yes,
Right. So
yes.
that's for passports and application form. Any other classic mistakes that students make?
Yes.
Yeah, for the personal statements is for
Okay.
their personal statements. Most of them probably feeling they just use the word I'm excited to be in your university or I'm happy I chose your university. Issues like that, I think it has to be very specific, like making us know you're actually talking about our university. For example, now like the Montfort University or why you've chosen this particular course. So making us know that you're interested in our school gives us this idea of okay, this particular student is interested, not trying to catch like two birds with one stone, saying I'm interested in your university. So for us to know that you are more interested, you can actually put the Montfort University in your personal statement and then your course actually just make it clear the total course you are trying to maybe international business and management. Make it clear and then why you chosen to study at the UK. Some people
Okay.
just probably is due to copy and paste, I don't know. But they just make it not clear and they just send like that. So one of those are one of the reasons to mistakes they actually make.
So
Classic
what
mistakes.
Famous is saying is talking about formatting, your fonts, your paragraph, your line spacing, consistency. Those are things that are important. Proofreading your document before sending. Okay, those are very, very important to us. Your personal statement, it gives us an insight into your writing skills. All right, it helps us to know who you are. It gives us a sense of who you are as an individual. So you don't want to mess that up because it helps, your application. So ensure that you do due diligence on your personal statement. Please ensure you don't give your personal statement to other people to write for you. Nobody can describe you better than yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? So always ensure that that is one thing that you attend to by yourself.
Okay. Okay. Brilliant. These are music to my ears.
Also,
Oh,
one
sorry.
one
I was
other
going to
thing,
say. I was going to.
I'm
This
so
is music.
sorry, one
Sorry.
other thing you want to let us see in that document is how the course aligns with your goals. All
Uh,
right, how
okay.
it aligns with your goals. What are your
Exactly.
career aspirations after you've completed the course? What do you intend to do with the course with what you've just studied? All right, we want to know that. We want to know reasons why you've chosen the university. Like Famous said, ensure you know the correct spelling of the school you have chosen, of the course you have applied for. Imagine you talking to your daughter or your son, asking about what exam or test he has, and he doesn't know the name of the test. How is he
Oh
even
dear.
going to pass?
Yeah.
Do you get? So those are things you must ensure that are important when you're writing your personal statements.
Brilliant. No, that's it's actually a bit of an insult, really, because if I'm applying to your university, and if I spell the university incorrectly, it is actually you're giving a disservice to yourself. It does actually give a poor impression on yourself, and
True.
also it doesn't really help the person who's reading it because they'll think if they can't spell the name of the university, then what they're doing. So
Yes.
that's
Absolutely.
very it's the same old mistakes, and they're all the common mistakes, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So, what would you suggest? How should students avoid making these mistakes? I think we've said some of them. Make sure you write it yourself, the SOP.
Yes. And is important. My go to word is research.
Okay, okay,
Research, research, research. You are
okay.
choosing a course. Have you researched the requirements for that particular course? Are you certain that the certificates you have will make you eligible for that course? Have you searched? Have you checked? Have you ensured before you send in your applications? Research, you have to read. Students do not like to read. That's one of our pain points. When you send offers to them, they won't even read. all of the things you've listed on their documents, they come back asking because they have not taken time to read what is on their letters. So please, those are things that are important.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so now you know what? You're absolutely right. Students don't read, or they're just a bit lazy, so they just expect you to read for them. But you have to read letter by letter. Even Adi and Famous, wouldn't you agree? Even when the CAS arrives, you should actually check it line by line to make sure every part of that CAS is actually accurate, because that could lead to a rejection. Isn't that correct?
True, true.
Yes, you are very correct.
Yeah, it's very important. I actually print it out when I get it for a student. I actually, with the magnifying lens, I check every line, because if the date of birth is wrong, if the name is wrong, if anything is different from your actual documents, that's a rejection. So just check, check, check. Please listen to this, guys. You know, these are from experience my guests are actually speaking from. Okay, so
If I can just say something,
yeah, sure, please do.
what happens when we experience such mistakes is that your applications then take a longer time to be processed, and you don't get your offer on time, and it delays the entire is a project you're embarking on. You have to be serious about it. All right, and it's not a cheap project.
No, it's not. It's not a cheap
So
project.
you have to ensure that you're putting in due diligence concerning all of those things. Thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much. So, any pearls of wisdom from both of you with regards to what advice would you actually give from your experience, from your day-to-day job? What would you advice would you give to those who are watching right now? There's 6 watching at the moment. What advice would you give them about applying to Demorphy University? Is it too late for September?
Absolutely not. We're still
No, it's too late.
go ahead,
There's still
Fame.
time. It's not late, rather.
Okay, okay. So there is time.
When there's
Okay,
still time. September is still way ahead. Although, but it's better if they apply earlier now, so
yeah,
the process can go on fine with them because of the old conditions and all towards the past, and
it takes
then
time.
their tests and all before traveling. So it's better they do it on time than rushing towards the end and they put us on pressure.
Okay, there you go. There's no time like the present. If it's in your mind, just get on with it. DM me direct, or DM Democracy for University. We've got Adi and Famous here. So if you'd like to contact us with regards to your applications, please do it sooner rather than later. Adi, any pearls of wisdom from yourself?
Yes, January 24, 2024 intake is usually a very short time
Yeah,
um, um, window. We have very short window to process applications. So if you're intending to come for that intake, please start getting your documents ready
now,
now.
now.
Start
Okay,
getting your documents ready and ensure that okay, you have your degree certificate, you have your transcript, you have your personal statement, you have your passport. And if your passport is expiring, okay, you can start processing another one while you still use that. Of course, you will get a conditional offer based on what you still have. So ensure you have all of your documents because the window is really short. Again, another thing for January intake is we don't have so many courses
that's true.
available.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
for January intakes. We just have minimum, mostly business courses. That's what we have majorly. So please do just research our website. It's packed full of information for you. Go there, and if you require anything, Afsana is there. We are there to help you. Please reach out to us.
Oh, thank you so much. And Adi's saying a very, very good point. Democracy University, their main intake is actually September. They do have in January, but like Adi said, there's more choice, more selection in September as opposed to January. We've got one student who's saying, oh, sorry, Samuel's asking, Samuel Ojo, welcome. Do you have any course related to real estate? This is for you guys.
International business.
Real estate?
International business. That's the best. But I can always check that out and get
You can
back to
let me
you.
know. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yes.
fine. Not a problem.
Yes.
Brilliant. There's another question from Monday. Please, can I work part-time while schooling? Would you
Hmm.
like me to answer that?
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, according to UKVI, if you're on a UK student visa, this is term time. Term time is when it's the academic calendar. You are only allowed to work maximum up to 20 hours a week, only term time. When it's not term time, it's the holidays. So it's Easter, summer holiday, Christmas holidays. You do have the right to work full time. If you're bringing dependents with you, they do have the right to work full time. But term time, it's only 20 hours a week. Okay, brilliant.
Okay,
So,
can I say something about that working part time?
yeah,
Now, Leicester is a big city, but it's also a place where you call home the moment you set your foot there. It is filled with big businesses. We have partnerships with major employers. So I'm telling you, your UKVI 20-hour work policy is assured almost seamlessly. I've heard stories of cities that are short of where students are unable to get jobs for their part time. That's not the case at the Leicester.
Leicester
You, oh
City.
God, it's there are too many things, choices you can make, so many things. Also with accommodation, oh my goodness, we have choices inside, on campus and all around Leicester City. You are assured to get something that fits your budget.
Brilliant. It's very true. Where there's more people, where the population is more, there's more accommodation and there's more job availability. Adi and Famous, I don't know if you'll believe me, but this morning I went to another city just to meet my students who are doing top up nursing. And they were saying that the bigger the city, the more the job opportunities, the smaller the city, the fewer the jobs. It was heartbreaking. They're Nigerian. They said they didn't have any Nigerian hair shops there. They didn't have any,
Wow.
there's like they had their own society where they do each other's hair
Hmm.
because the
I'm
city is so small. Here, as soon as I step outside, I've got 3 restaurants that serve Nigerian food. One of them is called Jollof Rice.
Mhm.
Okay, even though I've made it myself, but we have restaurants which are Nigerian origin. We've got hair shops all over the place, so you have no problems at all. So I just want to say it is a home away from home. It's a very multicultural city. I live in Leicester. I was born in Leicester, so I can talk about it all day. That's probably another live. So I just want to say thank you so much for being here, Famous and Adi. It's been an absolute honor, and hopefully, guys, you should be DM me direct if you like an application. Okay. So thank you guys for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay then. Thank you.
All
Bye.
right. Okay. Bye.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Afsana. Thank you for having us.
Bye bye.
And we are assuring you that I'm sure you've noticed the difference with our turnaround time. Like we said, we're
Yes.
working to ensure that
Yes.
things are seamless. Your application is seamless, and the personalized offering we promised, we're ensuring
Still
that we
there.
meet that promise. So thank you very
Fantastic.
much.
I can't wait to receive your applications. Come on, what are you doing? Get off here and start applying. Brilliant.
Go
Thank
to
you guys.
UK Bright Education. Yeah.
Yay. Right. Bye guys. See
All
you
right.
later.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye. Bye.
The most
Bye.
fame, Ebun and Diola. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys for coming.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
That's easy, man.
Fame.
Ah.
The most fame.